Hello everyone. Week after week, day after day, it is our continuous effort to introduce people who are expert on the subject. People who are RERA certified, people who are having a massive experience of Dubai real estate and who can help you answering your common questions. So today we have with us one such personality, CEO of Crescent Real Estate, Mr. Shiraz Farooki. Let's have a conversation with him and try to understand the real estate market in a better way. Shiraz, being the CEO of Crescent Real Estate, which is formed in 2009 when the market was really challenging, how is your journey till 2000, end of 2018 again, now 2019 is corner?
Apparently when there was a recession in 2008, 2009 was again towards the recovery of Dubai real estate properties, and a lot of regulations were coming in by the government. RERA was formed. They were trying to get the confidence of the investor back in then, and I believe that was the right time to get into the market. We did a lot of selling at that time as well. It's just informing the investors that this is the right time. It was whoever had actually bought properties in 2009.
The investment has become double now, almost.
Definitely. You see, the point is always remember when the real estate, there is a cycle which goes on, and if it's a recession, that's the best time to buy. It's just that people when they are planning to sell, everybody starts selling. So when that happens, always remember that do not wait for the bottom, because you actually never realize when the bottom is actually touching the price. Same in 2009, people were waiting, and still now I remember people who were waiting, they're still waiting. They're still thinking that the price is going to further go down.
Yeah.
But people who end up making these kind of risk, picking up when the market trend is going towards the the price is going down.
It has almost reached to the bottom as per many experts. It may dip for some more percent, but that's when the market will again boom.
True. When you see the price is going down, and you know that okay, it's even if it goes further down and you're buying it when the price is downwards trend, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the price is going to turn around whatsoever. It's like it's always goes this way. There's always different aspects to the market at times. Yes, the area again depends on which area you're going to buy the property, and if it's undeveloped right now, after 2 years, once the area is developed, the price is going to be doubled, of course.
Shiraz in Dubai is known for its innovation, especially, and strong visionary leadership. So now there are a lot of economic reforms, projects which are helping growing the economy of Dubai. So what's your take? How it's going to affect Dubai real estate market?
I believe the government of Dubai has always been playing a supportive role in real estate. Every time, I mean, even starting from 2007-8. They've never stopped building the infrastructure.
Yeah.
And it's been
infrastructure work has never stopped in Dubai.
That's one of the key factor and success of Dubai. And I believe, you see, any developed area which you see now, again, the infrastructure is there first before the area is developed. So it really helps the new developers, especially sell their product. You go to any new project which they are about to launch, the roads are already set.
Yeah.
The structure is
well
there.
Connected with all the major areas in and around.
Exactly. So you see, that's how Dubai is quite different to other countries, where other countries they only come and they start launching something, and then the road comes in later after the building is ready. Here it's the other way around. The whole structure is there. All the developer needs to do is come up with the best quality, and the product.
And always market buyers are always available to buy those properties.
Yeah. Plus you have a tenant basically, if you are an investor, to basically occupy that unit, and We've never had issues in keeping or finding a tenant for a property. I believe in Dubai, any property which is there is a tenant for it.
Shiraz, there are different kind of investors coming to Dubai, some with deep pockets, some with lifetime saving. How will you help them or assist them taking a decision what kind of property they are and what type of investor they are?
Uh, well, we'll start with defining what an investor is basically. Investor is any person who's going to be, he wants a return on the money he's going to be investing in the property. And again, there's never a shortcut to basically making money. Investors normally should focus on long-term return. However, short-term investments are available, but when we are talking about property, it's always to do with long-term. Check on the returns they are going to be generating from their property. When the cycle of real estate, if it's like in Dubai, it's like it's under development. I mean, if you look at the mass development is taking place in Dubai, so it's again after all this construction which is going to be coming in 2020, then that is basically required in Dubai because they need to grow. And still, like I said, they are in a pre-development stage of real estate. But when you're talking about a boom coming in, when the prices of property will increase, the investor again will probably, the return he's getting right now on a rental, it's not necessary that the same rent will be there. Next year again the rent might go up, and likewise it might go down. So the investment again, it's around a 6% return to 8% return is what.
Which is a good number when we compare to other big countries.
Exactly. I mean, if because one of the reasons which real estate in Dubai has always been a success is because the return plus the price appreciation, depending on investor where he buys the property, if that area gets developed, yes, the price appreciation is always there. In other countries, the price appreciation is there, but the return on investment is not that. So that's how Dubai is different to.
So basically, Dubai caters short-term investors, long-term investors.
It actually caters both the things, depending on where you're buying, what product you're buying, and when is the time you want to cash out on your investment.
Shiraz, what is the thumb rule that you have when it comes to deciding buying a property?
Well, firstly, it all depends on the requirement of the client, whether he's an investor or an end user. We need to understand exactly what the guy's budget is, the person, what is the use, why is he planning to invest, whether it's he wants to live in it himself. Majority of the agents who do not ask these questions, they are like offering clients so many options and just confusing them. What we need to do is shortlist, you basically, we need to understand their requirements. We need to ask them the budget, the location, and what is the purpose. Now, all depending, the location again is not just it's on a prime location, but it depends on where the person, if it's an end user, where he's working, where he plans to send his kids. Either of these two places, one has to, shortlist accordingly and offer him that particular property. Again, when you're talking about investors, what return they are looking for. When we compare apartments with villas, apartments, yes, the price appreciation of apartments will be higher depending if it's in a prime location. Downtown, if you look at it, the return is not that great. However, the price appreciation is quite high as compared to the outskirts. However, the return in the outskirts for villas, the service charges are hardly there. Your return is good. So all depends on these criteria which one should actually focus on, and rather than confusing the client, one should offer them exactly what they are requiring.
Shiraz, we are having so many affordable housing or projects available in Dubai, and affordable are like people usually who are first time buyers. Buyers who buys them are first time buyers. What is your suggestion as an expert and experienced real estate consultant of Dubai? What a new buyer should keep in his mind?
Firstly, what the buyer needs to understand is there are not many options in the market when we are talking about buying exactly according to their needs. What happens is when the buyer goes searching for a property, even though that area is not suitable for their requirements, like for example, their work is in DIFC or Business Bay, and they're looking for something in a far more area, or not according to the location where they are, they get confused with a lot of options which are being offered to them, which actually does not fall into where they should be buying according to the budget and the location of the work. I believe one should let an agent, a proper experienced agent, assess them, give them, shortlist them 3 properties according to where they should be investing or should be living in. Point is, because there is a lot of construction, especially the second opinion which confuses the buyer is that a friend probably would pitch in something that he's bought something in a different area and will divert and confuse the customer.
So first thumb rule is, location wise he needs to shortlist?
Definitely, he needs to shortlist 3 areas of where he thinks he should be placed in.
Don't go with your friends, rather go with your expert realtor.
Yes, definitely, because you see the requirement of your friend might be different to yours. It's not necessarily that your friend has bought something and you should buy the same thing. Again, his needs, his financial situation might be different to yours, and you should follow a realtor's advice rather than your friend. Of course, your friend's advice is important, but you see, the specialist is always a specialist. You see, because he will get you a proper, options, plus quality of construction. Of course, one should buy it from a well-known, reputed developer. But then you see, if everybody starts buying from a reputed developer, who is going to buy from a new developer who's trying to enter the market? However, now everything is under escrow account. One should, there is show apartments available, but you see, you need to take a risk if you think this is delivering the quality you are expecting according to the value of money you are going to be investing in. One should also be open about investing in that area, because like I said, everything is under escrow account, your money is safe. But don't get confused with seeing more than 3 to 4 options. It's just going to delay your buying options. Right now, if you're renting a property, this is the time to basically should start shortlisting the areas where you should be investing for buying. Exactly, to live in it. Because this time, everybody asks when is the right time to buy, and the answer is always 5 years back from now. So everybody knows it's a realistic time, realistic prices are in place. One should not worry about waiting for a deal to come through. If you think that the price is right for the value of the property, one should buy that. So that is fitting the budget. So firstly, location I mentioned, then the budget wise. Again, shortlisting, listening to your realtor is important, because he's actually been in this field. He's seen the pros and cons. Since a lot of options are being floated, but in the 3 shortlisted areas, I would suggest you look at the pros and cons, the amenities, the facilities which is being offered. I believe in the next 2 years, the quality is going to play a major important role other than location. If you think that you can buy something in a remote area which is not yet developed, and you have the focus that yes, after 2 years the price is going to appreciate that of that area. For investors, I think that is very important, that if you buy in a place which is not that developed as of now, after 2 years from now, you will basically generate double the amount which you are investing at the moment, rather than buying in a already dense or most popular area, like for example downtown. Yes, the prices are going to increase up in the next 2 years, which is right now a very realistic price you will get offers. But long-term investors, again, I would say that ideally buy in an undeveloped area, wait for that proper new areas, of course, because infrastructures are there. You see that the focus of the government, the metros are going to come through that area. We're talking about Dubai line, for example, which the government is promoting as well. And yes, that area is going to develop. And once the area is developed, then of course the price you will be paying right now, it will be more than yes, definitely. So if you have confidence that yes, this area is going to pay you off, start investing there. Don't wait till the last point. That it's always going to be. I mean, right now, like I said, after 1 or 2 years, the price is going to be doubled. Don't wait for the bottom to happen. It's already there. Right time to buy.
Crescent Real Estate advertises properties in major areas of Dubai. You have a big team, and they are doing really good. What is your expertise?
Well, Crescent Real Estate, we are always focused on the customer satisfaction. Our team is basically looking up in all areas, all freehold, with detailed information about the areas. We specialize in, each agent is specializing in different fields, and our core reason of success is we are always trying to accomplish the happiness of the customer we are providing services to. Always looking forward for them to refer their clients, refer their friends, and enjoy the same deals and service which we are offering to them.
Thank you, Shiraz Farooki, for coming on our show and educating us about Jumeirah Park and other common trends of Dubai. I wish you very best of luck with your team, and I'm sure Dubai Top 10 Deals is going to have more properties listed from Crescent Real Estate, and properties which are less than the market price.
Sure. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel, and whatever questions you have in your mind, feel free to send us an email, and we will try to get it answered from some other specialists, and we try to update you with the latest trend in Dubai real estate. Have a nice day.